Hey guys, welcome to the Comcast, episode number 20. Today we got a great show, full of laughs, surprises, stories, and all kinds of other nonsense. Now, please welcome our guest, the hilarious Adam Couch.
You want me to just start out talking Live Laughs?
Yeah.
All right, man. Live Laughs Festival 2019. A friend of mine who will remain nameless.
Sam Bob Patrick. You're such a piece of shit.
That's my boy, man. I love Sam Bob. I fucking love Sam Bob. But he had his first set, he went up and he had kind of a rough set. And, you know, he come off and he was feeling rough. And Sam doesn't drink.
Right.
Like, ever.
Right.
Like, maybe once, twice a year, and he gets after it when he does.
Yeah,
you know, like, well, he ties one the fuck on, dude.
Right.
He's smoking a little weed here and there, you know, all of us were, you know, whatever, you know. And he meets up with these townies that came to the festival. And they're like, yo, we just live a couple miles away. Come hang out with us and parties. Yeah, whatever. You know, cool. They're like, we'll smoke some weed with you. Sam, who also doesn't smoke weed very often, is just in that party mode. He's like, fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Goes out there, parties with him, dude. Well, like, apparently, as soon as he got there, fucking falls asleep. Lady goes up to him, hey, Sam, wake up. You all right? He says, yeah, I'm okay. I just had a little bit too much to... He starts vomiting all over this lady.
On the lady?
On the lady, bro. On the lady and on her bed and everything. And they're like, her old man's like, what the fuck, dude? You just puked all over my shit. Sam, being the trusting good guy that he is, and hey, he had a good fucking hearted guy. He says, here, just take my card. Here's my PIN number. Go to the ATM, get $40 out, dude. Buy yourself some sheets. And went back to sleep. He just trusted some random strangers that he just met 14 minutes ago who said, you want to smoke some weed? And he's like, yeah.
Oh my God.
He's like, yeah, here, take my card and all my personal information and fucking go, you know, deal with my bank account.
Holy shit. He's too trustworthy.
Yeah, no doubt, dude, no doubt. So, like, you know, he, like, all right, I'm going to tell this story as it was brought to me. Okay, flash to 7:30 the next morning. When all of a sudden I'm sleeping in my vehicle and I hear, I'm like, what the fuck? I look up and it's Sam Bob. He's just got this very distraught look on his face.
Right.
He's like, fuck. He's like, what's going on, man? He goes, man. He tells me a story and I can't help but laugh. I'm feeling for him. Like, I hurt for him, but I'm laughing my ass off. I was like, you did who? You did this? You did this, bro? Like, I think he's fucking with me. I think he's telling me a story that I did, and he's just breaking it to me lightly.
Right.
And he's like, by the way, that was actually you. That's something that I would do.
Right.
And I'm like, fuck, dude, all right, man, I got you, dude. He was he was apologizing to me every 15 seconds. I said, Sam, it's okay. It's okay, dude. Like, this is my life. I'm used to this. I can help you out. You picked the right guy to help you find. He said, dude, I don't know where my car's at. I said, what? He goes, yeah, it's like within a 2-mile radius.
What the fuck?
I go, what the fuck, dude?
2-mile radius?
We're in this small ass town, dude. Okay, so the festival we were at, we shared a parking lot with a tractor pull. Swear to God, dude. And like, I spent some time at the tractor pull and hung out, and it was a pretty good time. But
oh my God.
So we drive around for fucking probably an hour, dude, around this little small ass town, going up and down every road. To the point, dude, at one point, he goes, I think that might be the house. Stop here, let me talk to this lady. It's like, fuck? We just stop in the middle of the road, and he just hops out casually. He's like, hey, and she's like, what the fuck is going on right now? Why you just ran up to me? I don't know you. He goes, and I wish that I could hear what was going on, but the only thing I could imagine he said was, hey, I don't remember where I stayed last night. Yeah. But it kind of looks like this.
No, I don't know. The first thing he probably said was, like, hey, my name's Sam Bob Patrick. And she's like, yeah. Who?
That's made up. Pick one first name, bro.
Like from Nickelodeon? No, but I mean, I don't get why, like, he didn't, like, call or get a hold of his girlfriend or something and be like, hey, this is my shit.
Yo, here's the kicker.
Find my phone or whatever.
Yeah, his phone's gone as well. No way you can find it, and it's dead. So it's like, we were fucked all the way around.
Yeah, usually it pings the last location, because I remember we lost his one time, and it was where it died. It pinged the last location. It was where it was,
right.
But it turned out it was in somebody's truck, and it was moving after that. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, his died at the festival.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it was dead before they left.
Okay.
So we were fucked all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, miraculously, we finally find this fucking car. Finally find him. He's like, yes, dude, and I'm pumped for him. He gets in there and he's, fuck, my phone's still not in there. So we drive around for another hour or so, man, trying to find this house.
How far did he walk to this fucking house?
I'm not kidding you, at least 2 miles.
Why the fuck would you park? You park on a random road and then walk to this house.
Homie didn't get DUI, though. I know that.
No shit.
Like, I don't know why you wouldn't park next to the house. You're like, I'm not going to park in front of this house, because I don't know these people. I don't trust them. But still, like, park your car in front of this fucking house.
He was thinking the same thing. The next day, he's like, what was I thinking? Where was my mind at? What was I, like?
Fucking nowhere, Sam.
Dude.
You goddamn moron.
I can see him. He's just like, he has like Google up, and he's like going to this house, and he's like, I'm going to park right here. And then he gets out, and he's just like, man, this says it's 2 minutes by car. Man, it's like half an hour walk. And he just starts walking, and he's super late getting there. Oh, my God.
Not just going
That's
like,
probably why he passed out and puked on the way.
I guess, but
you're not just going on a casual stroll in the fucking park. Hey, I'm going to do it on this 2 mile walk to your goddamn party.
Yeah,
I would
Smoke
never.
some weed.
I would never like go to somebody's house that I didn't know like that. I mean, unless it was like there was like 4 or 5 people going that I knew. But
It's Sam though. He's the most average looking guy ever. But if he did go missing, I mean, it'd be really hard to find him.
yeah,
No, not that day. He had on a fucking onesie, not a onesie, a romper,
The
rainbow
rainbow-
romper.
the rainbow
bro.
romper.
It would not have been hard to
Jesus
find him.
Oh
It
god.
would have been very easy to find Sam Bob.
fucking Woodstock 2019 walking down the road.
Yeah, bro, that's what it was, man. That was the fucking festival we were at. It was labeled as the Woodstock of comedy, man.
I saw he made like a Facebook post or something trying to sell the CD for whatever people had in their pocket.
Yeah.
I didn't even know where it was or.
I wonder if he sold it.
And he did. He ended up moving all of them.
Fuck
Really?
He
yeah.
moved every single one of them. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude.
How many
Yeah.
you sold, Cody?
Huh?
How many you sold?
Goose egg.
Yeah,
God damn it. Get out there and sell yourself, man.
I
Get
know.
you a rainbow romper,
fucking
dude.
poor promoter.
It works, bro. Like, it helps the sales.
I
dude.
seen an ad. They sent this clothing store that I usually get clothes from. They sent me an email, and it was just showing the whole new fall collection. It was a fucking male romper,
Bro.
It was like casual. It said casual Sunday clothes, and it looked like a. Fuck! It looked like a raincoat, pajamas with cutting the shorts.
Bro, I'm one of those people that poops, like, pisses and shit. Dude, my clothes are coming off anyway, dude. So I'll be cool in a romper, man. I'm the dude at the urinal with his drawers at his ankles. That's me.
Yeah.
Not me.
That's me.
I keep my shit up.
remember-
People piss on the floor.
I remember in elementary school, the weird kids were the ones that dropped their pants to their fucking ankles.
Yeah, dude, I'm a weird kid, man. I'm a weird
Well, they
freaking
drop their
kid.
pants to their ankles at the urinal.
Yeah, that's
Could you,
me.
Yeah.
could you imagine this fucking dude? You walk to a goddamn tractor pull or something.
Nobody. But the thing is, nobody fucks with you. Like, you're that guy.
Nobody
It's
can
true.
fuck with you. pissing on
Nobody,
the urinal.
but nobody's
Yeah.
gonna stand beside you and piss with your fucking pants down to your
No,
ankles.
and no one's going to start a fight because you've already naked. No one's
Yeah.
fighting a naked guy.
No.
I've seen that happen before. You ever seen that happen? You ever seen... Dude, tell you one of the funniest stories I've ever heard in my fucking life. Ever seen in my life. Friend of mine at a softball tournament. Cody Arnold. Big fella. Drunker than about, let's say 12 dudes.
Uh-huh.
We start getting a little back and forth going with this Amish team, young, probably, I don't know if they're 14 or 45. They're ageless. They're timeless.
I never
They're
heard of an
like ageless.
Amish team.
Yeah.
Dude, they're phenomenal.
Yeah, once they get to 30, they go backwards in time.
Yeah, it's weird,
Yeah.
man. It's really weird.
They're like Asians.
But we were popping shit off to him, mouthing back and forth, and Cody said something. I'll wrestle you. He said, wrestle, man. I'll wrestle your old team. I'll let you know right now. I fight naked, though. And they start laughing, Well, they come back after their game. And the whole squad, bro, all these fucking Amish dudes are coming at us, walking. And he's like, hey, I got my whole squad with me. You ready to go? No hesitation, my man drops trowel. No hesitation, dude. His shit's around his ankles. He said, "What? Let's go." And I've never seen anyone scatter. It was like you turn the lights on and roaches dipped out, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You got Amish folks hiding behind trash cans and shit, like in between cars. No,
What do you think about it, dude? Ain't no Amish man seen anybody else's dick but their own.
Yeah, that's a good chance. That's a very good chance. I don't think they have public showers.
Do you think Amish guys, because they have to shave their faces before they get married, you think they shave their pubes before they get married too?
I'd like to think
So
so.
by the time
I thought they
like,
weren't
so-
even. I thought they weren't allowed to grow anything.
They're
until
not.
they
Yeah,
were married.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. They
That's
probably
what it
shave.
is, yeah.
They'll probably look like a couple fucking naked mole rats, dude. Just
Probably,
no hair
bro,
anywhere.
yeah.
I don't
No
know.
hair
They're all
anywhere.
skinny, but I saw a fat one time. I remember we were little kids and we
A
went
fat
to go,
Amish?
yeah, we went to go get
He
pumpkins.
probably strong as a fucking ox though.
Yeah, guaranteed.
They whittle baseball bats with their teeth.
I
Yeah,
guess.
that's a fact, bro.
But every baby that dies from natural causes, he eats it. So I don't know. But I remember we
You
went.
get them stem cell
Yeah.
injections
Well,
straight to the gut.
We went and
dude.
got pumpkins when we were kids, and it was like they were like $5 a piece, and they were great big. And it was one skinny Amish guy who we gave the money to, and there was another guy who probably weighed like 200 pounds, 225, and he was 6'2" or something. He was fat though. But yeah, that's the first fat Amish guy I've ever seen.
That kid gets second dessert.
Yeah, no doubt.
Second dessert. He lives
No
on the
doubt.
bottom floor. You don't gotta climb upstairs.
Yeah, dude. They just when it's time to raise a barn, he just grabs a rope and walks. That's what
Yeah.
he's there for.
So you ready to get in the beer of the week?
I guess. Fucking hit it.
All right.
Oh my god, it's the beer of the week.
Time to get drunk.
All right, everybody. This week's beer of the week brought to you by Bell's Brewery from Michigan. And
Oh, great brewery.
yeah, this beer is called Oberon.
Oh, great beer.
I thought you were gonna do the one you were just telling me, the Uberon.
Well, I'll
which
add
is
that
weird
on.
they named it Uberon because
Yeah.
after Uber.
Okay, let me finish this fucking.
All right, go ahead.
This is a wheat ale fermented with Bell's signature house ale yeast, mixing a spicy hop character with mildly fruity aromas. The addition of wheat malt lends a smooth excuse me,
Yeah, bud.
smooth mouthfeel, making it a classic summer beer. And this is an awesome summer beer.
Oberon
really
is
is.
delicious.
And
really is.
so that's Bell's Brewery Oberon Ale. Great beer. It's literally a summer sipping beer. It really is. It's light. It's fruity. It's all around. It's what you want.
I remember
Yeah.
when they were cleaning out the winter stock or whatever, and I got one in like March or something. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay. And then like, I don't know, maybe a month later, there was like, oh, new for this year. And I was like,
When I
well,
went
that's
to-
a little late.
When I went to Bonnaroo, that's just all I fucking drank. And it
Was Oberon?
perfect.
Oh yeah, dude.
Fucking
And like they
perfect.
said, it's got great mouthfeel, bro.
Yeah,
and that's
it
what I'm
does.
looking for in a beer, dude. I don't want
Mouthfeel.
to take a drink of beer and feel like a fucking big old bag of sand in my mouth.
Exactly.
I want mouth feel, dude. I want it to feel like it should be in my mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How'd
Yeah.
you get Oberon out there? Did they have them out there?
Oh yeah, it's fucking Tennessee, man. It ain't that far away.
Well, I thought it was like the 420 North or whatever it was that was sponsoring
no,
that.
that is Sweetwater 420. That's Sweetwater
Oh,
Brewing.
yeah, yeah.
That's some shit right
Everybody's
there. You ever
naming
had
their shit
Sweetwater?
420.
Sweetwater Brewing. Man, it's just a picture of a bunch of guys fishing on the cans. It's all it is, bass.
Well, I'm a fan. Wait, no, that's Two Hearted Ale I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you're thinking of
I'm
Two Hearted.
thinking
No,
Two
this
Hearted
is literally like it's called Rainbow Trout Ale, and it's just basically like fishing. It's like a Tennessee beer. It's fucking
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
I'd get
Fucking
down with
good.
that.
But
I see that you guys are drinking White Claws though.
yeah,
Yeah.
Bro, you're gonna have to let me get one of them. I've never had a White Claw.
oh dude, it's dope.
It's all right. I mean, I drink them because it's like 100 calories and I don't feel up bloated and
Right,
shit.
right. And
Whenever
they
I
know.
drink them, you can drink a lot more, but freezer. But yeah, they're good and they have different flavors and shit, so it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Is it true that there's no laws when you're drinking claws?
no,
I heard that shit.
Actually-
I don't fucking
is that
believe
true?
it.
Actually, the claw is the law.
It is
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the claw is the law.
Isn't that
I
what
can get
Tracy
down with
said
that.
that one time?
What?
The claw is the law.
She sent me that, but it's a fucking thing. She didn't
Oh.
make it up. Now every time I'm just like claw is the law.
Well, everybody
right.
everybody fucking makes them now. I went to Aldi's today, grocery shopping. They got their own hard seltzer.
Yeah.
Natty Light has their own. Strongbow has their own.
Natty Light has one?
Yeah.
What?
There's a 6%, one more than everybody else's.
Absolutely, dude.
Who else?
My mullet just grew a little bit here, and then they had a hard seltzer.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, Adam Couch has a mullet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I swear it's crazy, man. Like, it's weird. These Eagles have been following me around lately. I don't even know them, dude. They just smell my mullet and they follow me because they know that America rolls with me, dude.
It's that
Jesus
Dapper Dan.
It is, bro. They know for a fact that America rolls with me, and I got their back. They got mine, dude.
Yeah, if you're running real fast, somebody takes you a picture. It's just like an American flag shadow behind you. That's what
Yeah,
that
no
is.
doubt, dude.
Right, Adam Couch even has the eyes of an eagle, man.
That's
Yeah.
a fact, dude.
He's
That's
gotta
a
get
fact.
custom fit glasses to go around his eyes.
Yeah, for real, I can't wear normal glasses because my eyeballs actually touch the lenses.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
He's
man.
got enough eyeballs to make Ray Charles see again.
I think we talked.
Hey, no doubt. No doubt.
We talked about that when Sam Bub was on here. Whenever Will made that joke, I don't remember when it was.
Funniest fucking joke ever.
But
It was about a year ago.
Yeah, he made. I think it was at Bandanas or something.
No, it was a downtown.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
But he was just like, oh yeah, Adam, his eyeballs touch the wall before his nose does or something.
Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah. Dude, Will Concannon's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love Will,
He
man.
was. We had him scheduled for last week, but there was like a scheduling issue. We're gonna get him on here soon.
Yeah, he wanted to do it too late on a Sunday or something like that,
And
and
it takes way too
you know,
long.
we
to fucking
work-
edit and shit. Yeah.
we work. It takes
Right,
me
right.
at least 2 hours to do this, and we work the next day, and I didn't want to be up that fucking late and doing it. But
And if he hears this, man, props to Will for keeping his sobriety, man. Will's been sober
straight
for
up, man.
probably at least 6 months now, man.
Yeah.
Proud of that dude, man.
Doing
He's-
good.
off everything,
Yeah, well, drinking.
No.
Drinking, just
Drinking
alcohol.
off what was causing the problem.
Oh, okay.
Will is like 5'2", I think 84 pounds, and Will frequently used to just run up to people and start fights.
Huh.
He's like the definition. He's like the definition of like a scarecrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Like straight up.
Yeah,
he-
except the crows were like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Like, you know, like-
Honestly, man. Honestly.
I fucking love Will though, man. He's doing good things down there, dude.
Yeah, definitely. He did good in the comedy festival too. He did pretty good in that.
Yeah, he did, man.
Yeah.
I like to see that. I like to see Lawrence County comics. I like to see just any comic, any local comic who's not a fucking prick.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know, because that's a thing.
Yeah.
You know,
This is the
That's
thing.
a thing.
How's
That
how's
happens.
week 2 in the new apartment going with your
Oh, week 2 in the new apartment. Well,
space issues or whatever, your bubble
my
issues?
babe, but yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, it's
Am
no,
I too
it's
close
fine.
right now?
No, it was
No,
just,
no.
Okay, all right.
It was
No.
just he was talking last episode about it, and he said, "Well, week 1 in the new apartment." He's like, "Well, it's all right, but she's always there."
Right.
He's like, he's like, I'm making something in the kitchen. We got a bathroom attached to the kitchen, and I'm in the kitchen just doing something, and I hear, "Hey," and she's over there taking a shit with the door open, like waving and stuff. And he's just like, "She's always there," and I was like,
Yeah.
"She's always fucking there." I
Bro,
said,
that's why garages are dope, man. Like, for real. That's why dudes love garages, man. It's not because, like, no dude, like, grows up wanting to be a woodworker. They just find a way to get the fuck out of the house away from their significant other.
yeah.
Like, I guess I'm gonna fucking whittle for 3 hours tonight, so I don't have to listen to your shit.
Pretty much, man.
Like-
Do it like the Amish, man. You gotta wield those baseball bats with your teeth.
Hey, no doubt, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out in the garage and fix the car. Oh, what's wrong with it? I don't know yet. I'm gonna find out.
Something's always fucking wrong with me. God damn it, Janice, quit asking me questions. Go make me turkey pot pie.
No doubt, dude. Think about it, man. You ever see somebody like in 4th grade or whatever they say what do you want to be when you grow up? No one ever has said, I want to be a woodworker in my garage. No one ever, dude. That's straight up an avoidance technique, man.
And then you got all these guys who are just like, I want to be a dad. I was like, man, you sound like a fucking Hallmark movie.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Fuck that, dude.
That's from being raised in a single household, man. Like all your moms got on is fucking Lifetime and Days of Our Lives. You seeing all that shit, dude, and you're like, man, raising a kid looks fucking crazy, dude. Like fun. At least that's what I thought. It's not, dude. It's weird.
Yeah.
Kids are, it's
Raise
weird
a
because you
little-
have a kid and they're like exactly you. They're like a little version of
little
you.
human, dude.
Yeah. And you just want to fucking fight them because you remember. Yeah, like I've got all girls, dude, but I'll fight them, dude.
Oh, fuck.
I swear, man, it sucks because like,
it's like a dog looking in the mirror, man. It's just like, what the fuck you looking at, bitch?
no doubt, dude. Hey, that's probably the best analogy I've ever heard about.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like my dog. I'll come home and I'll be like, "Oh man, it's good to see you," and I'll hang out with him. I'll pick him up, I'll cuddle on him and stuff. And then sometimes I'll just be laying in bed and he'll one up there, and I'm just like, no, bitch, I'm trying to sleep.
Not right now, goddammit.
Leave me alone, and he'll just start fucking barking. And I'll be like, bitch, quit being a bully. All right,
Bitch, quit being a bully.
You cannot force yourself on me.
yeah, I'm trying to go to bed.
No means no, goddammit.
It's like I'm watching TikTok right now. Leave me alone. So yeah, I legit, because I saw somebody made a TikTok video, and their dog was just like barking and like scratching him and shit, and they're just like, quit being a bully, and yelled at him, and they just immediately stopped and laid down. And so I was just like, I'm gonna fucking try that.
You
So
got to.
it was like an hour later, he comes in there and he's just like, "Row, row, row." And I was like, quit being a bully, and he just fucking looked at me and fucking turned around.
He thought about his life, bro.
He
He was like, damn, is this what I've become?
Yeah, he fucking turned around and ran away. Oh my god.
No, but it's going pretty good. Going pretty good. Week 2 in the books.
Oh yeah.
Week 2 in the books. Forever to go.
yeah, that's
At
the
least
thing.
a year. At least a year. God damn.
I know it was a struggle for me and you to get that couch out of the basement, and then
No shit, dude.
you told me
I bought that couch for $1.
Yeah.
Bought it for $1 and wound up weighing
Nice.
weigh like 100 pounds.
it was fucking heavy.
Swear
That's
to
a
God,
solid
man.
buy, dude.
Swear to God,
That's
man.
that shit that was like it was like 90s office furniture you see in like a, I don't know, like a walk-in clinic or something.
Right,
And it's
yeah.
like the actual hardwood and all that shit. It's
Yeah.
still got metal trimming so the wheelchair people
Yeah,
don't bump it, put a scratch on it and shit. It's like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know how the fuck you're going to get this in there. And I guess he grabbed a hold of it and she got a dolly and fucking they wheeled it in there, so. And then you had a party or something that weekend or whatever. And
Oh, man, I appreciate the invite, bro.
Oh, no problem.
Good looking out, man. That's a great party.
I guess it was her family. I guess it was her family or something. Like, man, this couch is pretty comfortable. Fuck yeah, it's pretty comfortable.
It wasn't even a party, dude. It was 3 people.
Really?
3 people over, dude.
Bro, so y'all be taking dumps in this toilet right here?
Oh, yeah. This used to be my
Well, this used to be
bedroom, man.
his room, and
That's
he was.
the hidden shitter right there.
Oh, man, I like it. Ain't got a door, nothing, dude.
No, he made a
No.
fucking sign. and
No,
all
back
that shit.
when I lived here, my bed was...
Shitter, there it is.
No, back when I lived here, my bed was this way, dude. So I could sit on my bed and piss in my toilet.
Yeah.
Bro, you cannot beat that. You could sit on your bed and piss in your toilet?
Yeah.
Well, it ended like
That's
right
an impressive
fucking here.
stream, dude. You got a healthy prostate.
Well, he
man.
fucking had to clean up afterwards.
Hey,
I
man,
mean,
it's all that water, man. I am the water champ. Shout out Tom Segura. I am the water champ.
No, you fucking. But he didn't for the longest time he didn't have curtains in here, so it was just fucking bare window, and then he would just sit there and he just had like a flag or something. I think it was that one, the "Don't Tread on Me" flag.
Yeah.
And all you could see, like, I'd pull up and I was like, oh, don't tread on me. You can just see in the window. I was like, are you ever just like taking, people could like drive by and see you just like pants down to your ankles
Yeah,
taking
but
a piss.
before I put the flag there, man, you could literally see if you were in the front yard, you could see me.
Yeah.
See me, especially at night. with
Just
the fucking
dumping,
lights
bro.
on. Yeah.
Just scrolling Pornhub.
Yeah. Chilling.
Dude, you ever get the feeling that you're being watched when you're watching porn? Like somebody's looking at you.
Yeah, dude, it makes
Yeah.
me go a little
Yeah,
harder.
I stick. Yeah, I put my thumb over my camera on my phone.
Right, yeah,
I feel like the government's watching. Like Putin's like, hey, big guy.
You think they're screenshotting our facial expressions? Like,
Oh,
look at this
yeah.
guy.
That's why I try to make the calmest face possible, even when I come. It's just like I'm reading,
Didn't even phase me.
I'm reading a Nicholas Sparks novel just on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, you're watching chicks with dicks and then you're just like, oh, it's coming. And then you turn into your O face. You're just like, oh. The guys never came. They never came in there.
Dude, I can't even go to Pornhub anymore, man. Like, I literally can't even watch porn anymore. It's fucked up the way that Pornhub's set up now, dude. Like, for me, I'm a stepdad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you guys have been on Pornhub.
Yeah.
It's all stepdaughter.
Step everything.
Yeah.
It's
Step everything, bro.
everything.
Everybody's fucking their family, dude. It's weird.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't get down with that. I can't get down with that. I can't get down with that, dude.
And it's always the first shit that always pops up.
Straight up,
The
dude.
first fucking thing.
It is, dude. I've been going hard copy, bro. I've been busting out penthouses, man. Been fucking flipping pages, bro.
It's the only thing.
I have to, man. I'm like, that's not a stepdaughter right there.
Fucking technology and AI is letting you down. It's turning you incest.
It
You gotta go
is,
back to
dude.
magazines.
It is, dude. Somebody tried to tell me the other day about VR porn,
Oh, yeah?
and they got super serious, dude. They were like,
Super.
they go, bro,
Bro.
you haven't tried it. And I was like, no, you know.
Like it's French's mustard.
Yeah. Like, dude, where have you been?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me?
I can imagine if it's like the
What the
spy.
fuck do you eat on your hot dog?
What, if it's like the spyglasses shit, and it's like their perspective or whatever, you know.
And that's what they say. They say it's like you're banging a chick, and I was like, that's cool, but like, you're still jacking off, though, right?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
No,
And I was
no,
like, but that's weird because I'm gonna know that's my hand.
And it's like it's in your living
what
room.
you do,
So when you shoot, it's hitting the TV.
yeah, dude. And like somebody's knocking on my door, and it's my buddy, and they just come in. Hey, man. Oh.
Yeah.
No, man. What
It's
you
like
do is you
Spider-Man come through here. There's fucking webs everywhere.
They need,
in
to,
this
they
room.
need to make like a bundle package. You take that and you pair it with a fleshlight, and it's like able to like stick between the couch cushions or something like
Bro,
that.
you might be sitting on a gold mine right now.
Well, I got a couple ideas, but
You get that some bitch pulsating with the video,
Yeah.
bro. Write it down. Trademark this.
I invented
Make a phone call. Let's figure out what we gotta do.
I feel like I invented a personal version, like more like a tobacco and alcohol version of Postmates.
I guess.
Only
Ooh, I
alcohol.
like it.
Only alcohol. It was only alcohol
I
and
like
tobacco.
it.
I came up with it in college.
Oh yeah.
It was only alcohol and tobacco.
Speedy tobacco delivery
Yeah,
service.
yeah. I call it STD, Speedy Tobacco Delivery.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'd probably work on the marketing of the name. I'd change the name possibly. Because no one wants to be like fucking pumped up. Like, what are you so happy about? Oh, I just got STDs, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh wow. Unless it's a frat house, and they're gonna be like, yeah.
But I
Oh
mean, we
man,
had
man, on Fridays we have a deal and we're transmitting the deals to you.
yeah. But we had a location.
Oh,
had a location
okay.
for it and everything.
Okay.
There was a location for it and everything. It was just like a little place
Whoa.
that used to be like an actual pull up and pump. Like you used to pump your own gas there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was, and it was a little location in perfect size. And that's where it could have been. And right beside it was a moped shop. So you could get like
Dope.
two delivery guys just to buy out mopeds as in
fuck,
advance.
That's
and
brilliant,
you can just,
dude.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
sell them to college students, dude, for $200.
yeah.
Holy shit, that's
They,
brilliant.
they were the ones that went like 35.
Why
or
didn't you
whatever.
guys do this?
We're broke college kids like everybody else.
Fucking money? That's like that movement. That's like that movement watches. It's like two broke college kids. I'm like, you built watches. You weren't fucking broke.
Yeah, dude. Like you had the money to buy the stuff to make that.
You was
fucking-
broke, dude. I ate Little Caesars and ramen for weeks.
No
yeah,
shit.
dude.
That's
I was a
fucking
broke college
broke.
kid. My roommate cut my hair, and I sold weed to pay my rent. I was a broke college kid.
I cut my own fucking hair.
Hey.
Yeah, Little Caesars was 2 blocks away, and everybody got their like tobacco and shit from Walgreens. That's how
Yeah.
fucking rough it was. But,
Yeah, man, it's right across the street,
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and it was right inside the family video, man. So you
Where
can
we all
bet-
at school at? Sounds like Vincennes.
Yeah,
yeah,
Was it Vincennes?
yeah.
yeah.
Man, I had some good times with Vincennes.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. We've talked about some shit on here.
Oh goddamn.
We've got plenty more stories.
Yeah.
Just stuff I don't know if we should talk about or not.
Yeah,
I remember
we'll
that.
see- we'll
But
see.
I've told like multiple other people's stories, man. I feel like I need to tell a me story.
Right,
Or
right.
at least hear you guys' story.
Well, I remember he went back for a year, and I don't know what happened whenever he went back for a year.
Everything.
I went there one night.
Fucking
I remember I went to work, and he's like, "Are you coming?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna ask if I can leave work." I was at work. I worked the night shift, so I left.
my house there. The party day was Thursdays, and my house was 2 blocks away from a frat house,
Ooh, nice.
and we competed with the frat house because they charged to let people in. We didn't.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So
see,
we're
that's-
talking at least 50 people a night in my house.
But the
Right.
thing about the house we stayed in, it was labeled the Animal House.
yeah.
There was-
It was written. It was written in glow in the dark highlighter years before we were even lived there.
That's
And we had a black
fucking
light.
Brilliant. And you guys just owned it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Fuck
way
yeah.
we figured
We had
it
a
out,
picture of Belushi on the wall poster.
Yeah.
Belushi on
The
the
way
wall.
we figured it
Gorgeous.
out, was we had black lights in the living room one time, and we looked up. We're like, "The fuck's that say?" And it says "Animal House" right as soon. Like when you walk in the door, it says "Animal House" on the fucking ceiling.
Yeah.
In glow in the
That's
dark.
badass.
And I guess
It's
it
been
was
there for
it was
years.
like 10 years before that's what they labeled it, and it had always been like the crazy party house.
Yeah.
And it was like 7 guys. It's 3 floors, so it was just a party on
Nice.
every floor.
Hell yeah.
But I forget what I was talking about.
We need to find the people that wrote that originally.
Well,
I know.
it's guys from Bedford.
Yeah.
They were there.
No shit.
They
Yeah.
were there in the 90s.
Dude, that's
And in the
wild.
basement, dude, they had signatures of everybody going back to the 70s.
hmm And then
that's so cool.
and then
dude.
a girl's frat house moved in the year before he went back, and they painted over all of that
Like half
shit.
of it. They painted over half of it, just black.
What,
So they
what,
could,
black?
so they could rewrite
What
over it
the
in like
fuck?
a white marker.
I think it was a black.
Land-
I think it was a black fraternity.
Landlight
Or black sorority.
No, the landlord was pissed.
So they painted it black.
the
I
landlord.
don't think that's how that works,
Yeah,
bro.
so they could get lost. Well, in case the cops came, they can just hide against the walls.
God damn it. God damn it. We just took a dark turn. Cody's over here like, wow, fuck.
God damn it. Okay.
Anyway, do you have
They
any?
painted it black, so I guess they painted right over it in white marker. I guess that's what they did. So the landlord was pissed because they painted over some signatures from like late '60s, early '70s.
Right, yeah.
And he was pissed because that's history.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
before
dude.
he even owned the house.
Yeah.
And yeah, when we moved in, we asked him straight up. We're like, "Hey man, can we put a stripper pole in the basement?" He's like, "If you can get through that old hardwood, go ahead." So we bought a diamond coated drill bit. It was like
Fuck
$20. Drilled that fucker through the floorboards and put a stripper pole in there.
Mm-hmm.
We had the speakers.
Put a
set
red
up,
light bulb in there.
red light bulb in there.
Nice.
This is college student shit.
Speaking of your guys' STD thing, how many STDs do you think were caught in your guys' fucking house?
Well, there was.
He says at least one for sure.
It wasn't for me, but I don't know because there was a few girls, but I don't know.
I don't think there was probably a few, but I didn't catch any.
You guys weren't like blasting off in these
No,
chicks then.
not in Vincennes. It's the dirty V for a reason, man.
It's
Hey, you know
amazing.
what?
It smells
You're
like
right.
sulfur down there.
Like-
You're right, dude, and that is just from people not taking care of their genitals, dude.
You know,
That's the smell you smell when you drive into Vincennes. That's just dirty genitals.
That's
man.
a Satan sack, man.
Straight up.
It's the craziest thing. Like, guys, whenever they get away from their parents and go to college, they just like have fun, party, and drink. But girls, they go fucking crazy. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Dude, the best looking girls at the entire school won the volleyball team.
Oh God,
The best looking girls on
Yeah,
the volleyball
they
team.
were.
Man. And then second best.
they always went for the
basketball.
They always went for the basketball players.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
You said
Oh.
blacksketball players at first. I noticed that.
well, I was gonna say black guys.
Well, he's been drinking. He's been drinking vodka and sodas before we even.
Yeah,
got
that's not
here.
water.
I got here.
It's not water.
I got here at 6. I got here at 6, and he was already like 1 or 2 deep.
Yeah.
They're drinking out of 32-ounce cups. You fucking burnt Chrysler.
But
wannabe.
anyway,
I call you burnt Chrysler.
back to my story. Like I remember, I went when he was back down there for 1 year. I remember, he texted me and I said, "Yeah, I'm trying to ask off work," and I was like, "Hey, can I get off work?" He's like, "Well, yeah. I mean, you've never taken off before, so go ahead." So, because I'm a good worker. And he's like, "Okay." So I went from
He didn't do a
Bloomington.
goddamn thing.
I went from Bloomington straight to Vincennes, got alcohol, and I showed up. I walked in the door, and Cody.
Prime party time.
Hell yeah.
I walked in the door and it was like an hour before things started kicking off. And I remember I walked in the door. Cody had the same room. It was like a converted garage into a bedroom.
Yeah, it was fucking dope.
And I walked in there. He's watching John Wick, the first movie. So I was like, okay. So I sat down. He's like, I'm gonna go get alcohol so I can drink, and I'm gonna get it from somebody else. So he got up and left. So I'm sitting here watching this fucking movie. I see 3 or 4 of his roommates. They come in and I was like, "What's up, Cody? You doing all right?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm just watching this fucking movie." They're like, "Okay." He's like, "We ready to party tonight?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm fucking
no
ready.
doubt, dude.
Fucking, I'm here." And I was like, "Let's go." So they fucking left and they come back. And finally, one of the guys whose roommate it was, their girlfriend came and sat down on the steps and talked to me and be like, you look so different today. And I was like, I don't know.
I
fucking
switched to
gearing
perk,
up.
man. I changed my shampoo.
Yeah, decaf. No, I don't. And it was like, "You're fucking Ryan, ain't you?" And I said, "Yeah, you fucking caught me." And then they come back and everybody's like, "Oh man, I thought it was you." And I was like, "Yeah, we get that all the time. We're fucking twins."
I'm
Back
sure
when
you guys got a lot of twin stories.
Oh,
I don't know.
no, not really.
You guys ever like snuck in, finger banged your brother's fucking girlfriend?
No,
or anything?
but
no.
we
dude,
got an
see, if I
email.
had a twin, I'd done that a lot.
No,
we got-
a
dirty deed, you fucker.
I had sex with his ex 2 weeks after they broke
Yeah.
up.
Did she know it was you?
100%.
Oh, okay.
That's the
Well,
reason.
then you're just a dick.
That's the reason.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the reason why she had sex with me. Because it was me.
That's what I'm saying. We got an email from somebody who.
Well,
was,
I heard a story about you, fucker. I heard a story about you. I heard every day after football practice, you make her give you a blowjob with that nasty ass cock.
you
Bro.
can't make. You can't make.
You out here dirty dick.
Okay, not make.
You can't
not make.
make.
You would ask and she'd do it. So I guess
Yeah.
it's her fault because she fucking.
Yeah,
I'll
dude,
tell-
she just makes bad decisions, man.
Yeah, she does.
Oh,
And
Yeah, no
she
doubt.
fucked both of us.
now she's got 3 kids and she's looking pretty bad. Anyway,
Cheers to that girl. I hope you hear this. You fucking dirty hoe.
anyway, we
Hopefully she doesn't listen to this because she knows exactly who you are. You know exactly who you are.
Anyway, we got an email from a listener. It was they said
I like to call it deja vu.
yeah, but they wanted to be anonymous. Anyway, they said, "Hey guys,
we should have her as a guest.
who
You said
anonymous?
her.
Her.
Dude, you just
Fuck.
switched up the anonymous, bro.
It ain't, it ain't a
Oh
guy.
no! He's talking about the person.
No.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
We got her as a
dude.
guest.
Nah.
Well,
Bro,
the
dude,
well,
hey-
the double guess we'll bring Adam back in.
Yo,
her.
what you should do, do you have her number?
No.
No, but who the fuck's gonna babysit?
Do you have her on Facebook?
Probably yeah.
You should Facebook call her right now and let me talk to her.
No.
No.
Let me talk to her,
No.
dude.
No.
I have
No.
questions, man.
No, same town.
I
same
want to know
town,
what
no.
I
No.
want to know, and I don't know why I want to know, but I want to know what your dick smelled like whenever she was, dude. Because I mean,
Probably pretty fucking
football
gross.
practice is not a good
It
time.
was probably pretty fucking gross.
for like when it comes to the smell
He probably
of
had.
man.
I mean, I got
He probably had like pre-mushrooms going on that fucking.
I got
She
some.
probably you probably gave her a UTI somehow from her giving you head. Dude.
Nah, I don't know about that.
It went all the way through her body.
Yeah.
Well,
dude.
I mean, I got some stories about that. It was. I
whoa,
remember
whoa. What are we talking about now?
when it was, because we couldn't do it at her house because her parents. She had a she had a sister and her parents. So we would always go like 2 blocks away to a church parking lot.
In a
And-
church, yeah, that's what
Normal.
Christ
Yeah.
would do.
That's normal.
That's what Christ would do. Be like Christ, you know.
Well, we could fucking do it and then fucking repent afterwards.
Yeah,
okay?
no doubt.
Anyway,
no doubt.
and it was it's down the road from our mom's house, so it was like she lived right like 3 or 4 blocks away from my house when I was in high school, our mom's house. So it was easy, and we'd go to this church parking lot,
Just
and
blast it off, dude.
I remember
Were you wearing condoms back then,
no.
bro? Then you were just blasting in her.
Okay, this was when Trojan came out with the fire and ice ones.
Ooh,
When she bought them, and I put it on, and
yeah.
my dick started burning, and then her
Yeah,
pussy
and you were
started
like, Yo,
burning.
this bitch got herpes, and she was like, "This motherfucker got herpes."
And I was like, so I threw it off because it was.
I had
It
that
was,
same thing happen without a condom one time.
it was some painful shit, that fire and ice. But anyway, so we were doing it, and I got a cramp in my leg. So, and of course it was after football, so I'm dehydrated.
And you're in a vehicle.
And we're in my truck. I owned a Dodge 1500. We were in the front seat. People think that's miraculous, and it fucking was. You tell me what.
Especially with a cramp in your leg.
I know.
I'm surprised you didn't pop out of it.
And then like I was big back then, and she was probably maybe half that, but she was still she was pushing probably 200 pounds probably.
Don't say more than 2.
But she was probably pushing 200 pounds, so
That
it
makes
was
me
like
look bad.
it was
He
like
at least got to hit it at her house.
yeah, but it was like two bulls in a china shop in there. Anyway, so I
It
got
was like 2 walruses on a wharf.
just trying to find the nice sunny spot. Anyway, so I got a cramp in my leg, and it hurt so bad I jumped out, but I was wearing cargo shorts with the side pockets or whatever.
Oh yeah, dude,
So
purse pants, bro.
Yeah, and them 2000 Dodges, they had like a curved handle. It just curved up like an L shaped. And my pocket got caught on them pants, and I opened that door and jumped out, and it ripped my fucking door handle off, broke it, and I fucking jumped out, and I'm out there like touching my toes, trying to stretch this out, fucking
And your
pants.
dick's out?
Pants around my ankles. And it's like
In
9.
the church parking lot.
Yeah, and it's like 9 o'clock at night, and
So many people prayed for you that
Yeah.
night.
and it's like 9 o'clock at night, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I said, it fucking killed the mood. I was like, there ain't no way I'm getting this shit back up. It fucking went limp like that.
Hey, you never did it in her house. I snuck in her house during a 2 hour.
What'd you do? Climb through a fucking window?
Yeah.
You piece of shit.
He's a matter of fact.
Anyway, back to that.
It was a 2 hour delay, and I told Mom I was gonna go get breakfast. Did the dirty, left, went and got Burger King, picked up my buddy, went to school. That's fucking good.
You just told
morning.
your mom you were going to Magic Morning. You didn't know that the morning was going to be magic. She didn't know that.
Yeah.
You kind of weren't lying, man. You're like, I'm going to have a Magic Morning. She's like, okay.
Anyway, is that a regret or whatever? Do you regret doing
no,
that?
that is not my regret.
Oh, you piece of shit.
No, dude. Because if I regret that, my notch is now 4 instead of 5. So no, not doing that.
Fucking, you lost so much weight, your notches got cut off. You don't even have any more.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to start over, man.
God damn.
You're a whole
Well, I'm
entire
starting
brand
off
new
at 1.
dude.
Yeah.
Starting off at 1.
You're a whole entire brand new dude, man.
No, I got a story. Real quick from college. Go ahead and tell.
Let me do this email real quick. So we got
All
an
right,
email.
We got an email.
We got an email from a listener. They wanted to be known as anonymous, but it was about.
Do you want to take a pee break?
We can take a pee break before I go ahead and read this email. All right, we're taking a pee break. We'll be back. And we're back. So, got this email from a listener. They wanted to be anonymous, so I guess we'll respect them. They don't have a name or anything, so.
Thank you.
He said, I guess we'll respect him.
Thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Anonymous.
Anyway, so
I think he read me the email beforehand, and I think I know why they were anonymous.
Yeah. So anyway, they said, hey guys, I got a question for you. So I was thinking about this. I have a regret, and I guess I have a regret. And they asked if we had any regrets that we would take back or whatever. Wish that didn't happen. They said I walked in. This anonymous person said I walked in on my parents having sex, and I just stood there. I guess they stood there with a fright, and they turned around and saw them. They said, I wish that never happened. I regret that happening. Said, do you guys have any regrets?
So what she's saying is she's seen her dad's peener.
Well, whoever. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Anyway.
She's seen her parents hoo-haws and
What do they regret seeing them, or
I think they regret
her?
I think they
Or
regret
them, or her,
I think she
him or her?
regrets the whole situation.
Yeah.
They regret the whole situation. And then they asked if we had any regrets that we wish we could take back or something like that. And I wrote mine down because I was at work whenever I got the email. One was with the girl we were just talking about, my ex-girlfriend that I dated. That
you regret
fucked.
that?
No, not that part. It was the first time that we had sex. I said, well, I got what I came for. And then I pulled my pants up and then walked out the fucking door. And then I came.
You were dating?
Yeah, we were dating.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
You were a dog, bro.
And then
You were a dog.
And then
I got what I get. Were you being funny or
I got
serious?
my nuts.
yeah, and then
Was that a joke?
I walked back in.
Was that a joke?
I walked back in and I said it was a joke. She's like, it wasn't funny, and I was like, okay.
That was not funny at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, and then another one was I called a little kid a fucking maniac to his face, and his parents were there because he was a friend. Remember, I told you this story. Their kid is a wild man, and he grabbed a plastic hammer one time off the ground. So he's 2.5, and there was a baby that was like maybe 1, and it was just sitting on a couch. We were at a friend's house. It was sitting on a couch crying. And this kid...
Was I there?
No. I told you about it. This kid picked up a plastic hammer, looked at that crying baby, threw it over its head like fucking Friday the 13th Jason, and just sprinted at this kid, getting ready to smack that kid on the head. And the mom just is like, no, we don't do that. And grabbed this...
We don't kill babies here. This is Alabama.
But that happened, and this another time I went there, and this the kid was running around being a fucking maniac, throwing rocks at people and shit, and I said, you're a fucking maniac. And his parents were right there, and they just blew it off or whatever, and friends were there, and they're just like, you're the only person that could ever say that shit off the top of your head and not get in trouble, because everybody laughed whenever I said it, and I was like, I don't know about that.
He's a fucking maniac.
Yeah, he is.
Kid's crazy, man.
And then my other one was I called a girl fat, and then she confronted me about it in front of her mom.
In front of her mom? How'd that conversation go?
Who?
It went fucking bad. Her mom just looked at me.
Who?
Don't worry, I'm not going to say their name.
You're fat.
I know.
You piece of
But
shit.
she was also fat.
That's kind of like being a black guy and saying the N-word, man. You can do that. If you're fat, you can call other people
I
fat.
know.
That's the thing. You can
No,
do.
no.
That's how it works, I think.
No. See, here's the thing, though. Only if they're as fat or fatter than you. So you cannot call anybody fat.
See,
Nah.
I don't know how it works, man. I don't know how it
Nah.
works. I'm just kind of fat. I'm just pudge fat.
Give me a bottle opener.
I don't know about
this.
Use
Look,
your shirt.
Give me that something.
Use your shirt, bitch.
Yeah.
Cody's trying to open a fucking Bud Light bottle and can't because he's a big baby.
What the fuck was that? Dude, I loosened it up for him.
Yeah,
That's
you
what happens
gotta-
when you don't have soft hands, you bitch.
Bro, this is my first ever drink of White Claw right here. That tastes like a melted popsicle.
The claw is the
Like
law,
the
baby.
flavor ice, like the
Yeah.
cheap popsicles,
Yeah.
man. That's what that tastes like. And I can
That
fuck
shit with
it.
MSG in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, straight up.
Well, that's like the non-GMO, and it's only 100 calories, and I think that's like 2 grams of sugar or something like that.
Hey, man, that shit keeps you hydrated and keeps you going
Yeah.
at the same time.
But
I can fuck with it.
yeah, like I said, I like it because it's not. It doesn't. You know, you don't feel like shit after a while. You can just pound them and
I
pound
feel
them.
like shit holding this can because it's fucking
Yeah.
weird.
It's like a Red Bull
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. It's weird, man.
You
but
can't look tough holding a White
No,
Claw,
no,
dude.
you can't.
No.
You
You
can't.
can't, dude. Could you
That's why
imagine
you- that's
having
why
a
you
beef
do-
with somebody real
Right.
bad and like trying to make a point and saying the coolest shit ever, and all they say is, "Dude, you're holding a White Claw," and you're like, "Fuck, bro."
Dude, if anybody ever said
You're
that to me,
right though.
dude, if anybody ever said that to me, I'd just be like, the claw is the law, man. The claw
Yeah.
is the law. By the way, this episode is brought to you by White Claw.
No, it's not.
I wish. Shout out to White Claw if you want to sponsor our fucking podcast. You'd be able to pay for everything.
Straight up, hey, and straight up, shout out to Flavor Ice who makes those popsicles. I'd fucking let them sponsor me too. I love
Yeah.
popsicles, bro.
But I was, as everybody who listens to the show knows, and you know, I'm on TikTok, whatever. I don't know if you know what that is.
No, man, I'm old as balls, dude.
It's like it's
Is
there's
that like
it's,
MySpace?
no, it's like Instagram, but it's just like it's like Vine. It's you remember
Oh,
Vine,
dude, fuck yeah. I
It's like a
remember
longer
It's like
Vine,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
but they do it to songs. They have
Vines were perfect, man.
yeah. TikTok bought like the royalties from a bunch of songs, so they can use them on their shit. So you can like
Gotcha.
lip sync songs and shit like that. But anyway, it's just it's mainly a bunch of high school kids. Well, I guess somebody was videotaping. It was like a what do you call them when the parents come in, parent teacher conference or whatever.
Yep.
And it was just a bunch of kids. They were probably maybe first grade or something. And the teacher, I get why this kid did this, but the teacher came out and was just like, "Good morning, class," and she was like fucking yelling at everybody. And it's parents around the room and then kids in the middle, and she's trying to talk to these people. And she yells and said, "Good morning, class. How's everybody doing tonight?" And this little kid in the front was like, "Shut up, bitch!" and she's like, "No, we don't say that." And the parents are like, "Hey, don't say that." And he's like, "I don't think we." The teacher comes back, and she's like, "Wait, you want to remove them from the class?" He's like, "I don't give a fuck." And then-
It's public school, bitch. It don't matter.
and then the parents come by and grab the kid. I guess they pulled him out of the room.
They
It
probably
was
killed that kid that night.
it was fucking hilarious. He's like,
He's dead. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I don't give a fuck.
R.I.P.
guys.
to that kid,
he's
man.
like, "Good morning, class. Shut up, bitch. I don't give a fuck."
Dude, so many of my friends that went to high school with me are fucking teachers now. And I'm
Isn't
just
that
thinking,
weird?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Who? I don't know anybody.
There's like at least a handful of them.
I know one.
And I'm thinking, dude, that's probably happening to them right now. Because there's some sketchy ass fucking elementary schools.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they're in like elementary class, and this one chick.
Well, it seems like kids just don't give a
Right.
shit anymore.
right. This one chick,
They don't, dude.
she went to she teaches at elementary school right now, and this one kid, he had like a Gatorade bottle with a bunch of purple crystals inside of it and shit, and he was like showing them to the class like show and tell, and she's like, "Hey, where you got your backpack?" And he goes, "Oh, it's these purple crystals that I got from my house, and they're in this Gatorade bottle, man."
The crystal meth.
Purple crystal meth?
Yeah,
I don't
Is this
know.
Heisenberg?
yeah, listen.
Wait, that's blue. Never
And,
mind.
And so she took the bottle from him. She's like, "Hey, can I have this and I'll give it to you the next day?" And she called the police. It was fucking crystal meth, dude.
How's it purple?
What?
It's purple, man.
Probably just in the Gatorade, man.
I guess.
Yeah,
That's weird though, dude. I bet it fucking hydrated the fuck out of
yeah.
that.
Yeah, man. Electrolytes, man.
Yeah.
These electrolytes are insane.
That's hey, dude. Florida Gators going to the BCS bowl now. Got that purple Gatorade. That purple crystal.
Now we know
Gatorade.
how the Mud Dogs really came back and won the
Yeah.
Bourbon Bowl.
It's that purple crystal Gatorade, man.
Yeah, Bobby Boucher was just on or where's he from? Georgia? Yeah, it was Georgia.
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yep.
Louisiana man.
Bayou.
Born on a bayou, you fuck.
Woody.
Whoa.
Woody.
All right, so I'll get into the story. I got sidetracked. So I'll get into the story from college real quick.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah.
So my house was a party house, right?
Nah, that's hilarious.
And there was a few girls that noticed me.
Oh, did they?
This is back in my heyday when I was almost my top weight.
Now it's growing on your couch over
What
there.
was your top weight?
525.
Jesus, Helen
Yeah.
Christ, dude.
Yeah. So I was almost there. The only thing that kept me active was walking to fucking class.
Were you DJ back then too?
Oh fuck yeah.
Because
Fuck
I
yeah,
remember
dude.
when
100% permanent fucking DJ.
when we were there. I remember
100%, man.
I remember when we
You
were
don't
there.
take that shit away from me. Everybody else I would play my shit on Spotify, and this dude's like, "Hey man, I got Spotify Premium," and I was like, "Fuck your premium shit. I got the best playlist." He's like, "Hey man, you want to play this song?" I said, "Fuck you, I'm DJ."
Yeah. But I remember
I'll run this shit.
I remember
I am the captain now.
Exactly, man.
when I was there, Cody was so fucking hammered. He was sitting in a chair like that. It's just like an L shaped, and he was
Yeah, exactly this chair, and I was
so drunk.
Was it L-shaped before or just like whenever he said
No,
it?
I mean it was like that now. But he was,
He was
one of these
so
same
drunk.
exact
While we're
chairs.
thinking about it, most chairs are L-shaped, bro.
No, there
Right?
was
Like, if you think about a chair, bro, that's an L-shape.
I guess
not even
the legs,
Yeah, bro, they got legs on them, or
Yeah.
else they wouldn't be chairs.
But this is just like a metal bar that's L shaped. Anyway,
It was a chair just like this.
all right.
It's like-
Anyway, he
it was just
sitting
a chair.
Yeah.
It was just a regular chair.
Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, he was so hammered. He was sitting in that chair and he was leaning back. And that chair was probably about this far from touching the fucking ground. He was leaning back so far, it was like it was on hydraulics. He was so drunk. Just watching. Had his hand on the computer like this. Fucking with shit on Spotify.
I got so drunk one night in that chair, and I was leaned so far back, all I was screaming at the top of my lungs like, who dropped my balls? You dropped my balls. And my roommate walked by to change the song, and he knocked a DVD off the fucking shelf. I was like, dude, you just dropped my balls, man. You just dropped my balls.
Was it the movie Spaceballs?
No.
Anyway, go ahead with your story.
So, all right. So, there was a few times when girls would actually check me out, which is weird for me because it never happened. Because I'd be drunk as shit and you get that liquid confidence. And you
No
just,
doubt.
You get a stare and you're just like,
It's in you.
It's that head bob.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, you hit him with
And
that. What's up, girl?
there was this one girl. Her name was Diamond.
Ooh, she's not a stripper, I guarantee it.
Not Diamond. But not Diamond. It
Diamond?
was Diamond with no D on the end.
Jesus.
Right. So
Public school parents are great.
Yeah.
So it ended up we went to my room to sleep that night, and her friend walked in and said she's a virgin and slapped me in the face and said, "Don't you dare do anything."
Jesus.
I said, "All right, I'm drunk. I don't care." So wound up going to sleep, and drunk Cody takes over, and I roll over. We start making out, whatever.
Well, fuck yeah.
And
Diamond getting a D today.
Was she a good kisser, or is she one of those weirdos that mashed her front teeth against yours?
no, it was terrible, man. It wasn't the mash your front teeth, dude. It was like open your mouth as wide as you can and just stick your tongue out.
Oh yeah. Dude.
It was like
She like a real life virgin.
like
dude.
like you're trying to catch snowflakes.
like you're a hippie fucking trying to catch rainwater.
No,
This is how I get my hydration.
Organic.
No, so we start making out or whatever, and we wound up fooling around. We don't have sex, but we fool around. It was our Halloween party. She's wearing fishnets.
Would you touch her butthole?
No, not butthole.
Is that not weird to you that people do that now?
It's a little weird.
Like that's where they go to.
Yeah.
See, I'm
The
in my
butt?
30s, bro. If I meet a girl my age and like, I can't be like, I want to eat your butt, dude, because girls my age, man, they like be having hemorrhoids, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to lick an open box
Dude,
of
the
nerds,
first
bro.
time I ever heard, first time I ever heard a girl tell me that she liked that, I was just like, I don't know about it.
It was different
I don't
times,
know
man.
about it.
Different
Yeah.
times.
Different times.
Like you realize you have a clitoris, right?
Yeah.
Like you know that's the thing. Like that you realize that's a lot more fun.
Yeah, everybody,
No, man, just stick your tongue in my butt. All right.
everybody
You
shoots for
fucking
the
idiot.
brown.
Anyways, go ahead.
So,
Sorry.
okay, so
I'm just real caught up on the tongue in the butt thing. It's weird.
Everybody trying to catch you, Houston.
Everybody-
Yeah,
everybody-
hard, bro, in their mouth too, dude. I got a yeast infection on my tongue right now.
everybody trying to tongue punch a fart box. So we're fooling around and whatever, and it was our Halloween party, just so happened. So she had fishnets on. You know how fucking hard fishnets are to get through? It's ridiculous, man.
Bro, that's why they're fish nets. Dude.
Yeah.
Because fish can't even get through them. Fish, they get through some crazy shit, dude.
So we just fooled around a little bit, and woke up in the morning, and she left way before I even woke up. And I was sitting on the couch, and my roommate walked in. He's like, "How was your night last night? I see old Diamond went in your room." I said, "Yeah, it was all right. We didn't really do much, just fooled around a little bit." And he just starts laughing, just laughing his ass off. He's like, "What'd you do?" I was like, "We just fooled around a little bit." He's like, "Did you feel anything?" So, "What are you talking about, man? Feel
Hold
anything?"
up.
Fuck, I remember this story.
Hold up.
I said, "Feel anything? What are you talking about, man?"
Hold up.
He said, "Dude, she was born a man.
It's exactly what you fucking think.
She was born a hermaphrodite. She had both parts."
Okay, well, that's not born a man. That's
Okay,
a
born. Okay, sorry.
That's born a hermaphrodite.
Yeah, she was born a hermaphrodite, so she had both parts and had.
And got the dick. Was it post-op? Or was it
Yeah,
still
it
a
was
dick
post-op. No, it was post-op.
Okay.
There was not a dick
Yeah.
there.
there? I was going to say, if you're jacking this chick off and didn't realize something was wrong.
I was not that drunk. I didn't drink that much
You're
Busch
like,
Light.
this clip's chick is right in the clip.
It was like, I don't know how much, but you can't drink any amount of Busch Light and just forget that there's a dick. Okay? Let me tell
No,
you.
it's true. It's
I
true.
was like, no, I'm jerking myself off. No, that ain't yours.
God, my dick got huge. This chick's clit is outrageous.
Must be the Busch Light. That shit goes through you.
So yeah, I found out she was born a hermaphrodite and she got that cut off, and they gave me shit for a while. I was like, well, it doesn't really matter because she didn't have anything, but it's just one of those shit giving things.
Keeps you up some nights, doesn't it?
A little bit.
I remember.
Yeah,
I remember the one day I was down there, they fucking told me that story.
You were down there 2 days, weren't you? Or
I was down there one day.
Oh, okay.
Man, that was funny.
That was, goddamn good times.
Jesus Christ, dude. I swear, man. You guys ain't single. Are you single?
Yeah,
You fuck with Tinder at all?
No.
It's weird, man.
I
It's
bet.
really weird.
That dude's got Tinder between his legs. Like the friction.
You're such a dick. We gonna start a fire.
The only thing that's hot about Ryan is the friction that builds up between his legs, between his thighs, man.
Yeah.
It's that's the only hot thing on Ryan.
Yeah, I walk 100 yards with some fucking dry leaves and shit in case I'm out there in the wild.
That dude walked out
No,
of the
that's
shower.
smart though, dude. You're a
Dude,
survivor, bro.
Dude, when we were younger, that dude walked out. He's like, "Guess where this bar of soap is?" I said, "What the fuck you talking about?"
What?
He's like, "Guess where I hid this bar of soap?"
Oh, I remember.
He's like, "Guess where I hid this bar of soap?" I was like, "I don't know, underneath your stomach." And he lifted up his titty and a fucking bar of soap fell out.
Dude, do you guys remember the very first interaction I've ever had with you guys?
No, I don't, honestly, no.
Was it at downtown?
Probably at
Was it-
downtown.
No.
Nope. It was a straight up dad moment for me. You guys were fucking cooking shit through Edgewood.
Oh, I remember
Neighborhood.
you told me the story.
Yeah, you did. I know I
You
told
told-
you
you told
this.
me
I
that.
don't know if you ever heard this.
No.
You guys were just cooking shit through Edgewood. Why I live in Edgewood, man? I'm outside playing with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys just come hauling balls through there, and I'm like, nope. Go outside, hop in my car, fucking chase you down, go up to the house you're at, pull up in front of it, stand up in my fucking car and start yelling, "You motherfucking driving through here so got it." And as I'm doing it, I'm like, you're that old guy. You were just like, I'm I changed my tone immediately once I realized what I was doing. I was like, you motherfucker! Hey, but all I'm saying is, guys, maybe just slow down.
But you're legit like...
Because I'm like, maybe sound like the cool old guy.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
Yeah, so you're like legit mid-20s.
Yeah,
We're
no doubt.
We're in high school.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just remember you guys being like, sorry. And like the person's parents whose house you were at were out there and they were like, he's kind of fucking right.
Yeah.
You guys just like, well, I just fucking, I think I peeled off, dude. I was that cool 20-something-year-old that peeled off afterwards.
See, I don't remember that. I usually know.
I don't remember it either, but he fucking remembers it.
Oh, yeah, vividly, dude. Because I came back and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was just one guy, but there was two guys that looked the exact fucking same, and they were a lot bigger than me. My sister immediately was like, oh, yeah, that's the Cummins boys. I know them.
Yeah.
Dude, and what's weird was I never put together that the Cumcast was just your guys' last name, dude. I've been beating off for weeks training for this thing.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I thought we were just about to blast loads or whatever.
No. He came up with the name.
Yeah, I came up with the name a long time ago. I've had this name in my head for about a year.
Yeah. Dude.
So yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was pretty appropriate.
Yeah, no doubt.
I want to make like a solo one eventually once we get enough equipment and shit like that.
Oh, you just gonna cut him out, huh?
No, just
No,
make
he's gonna do another one on top of this one.
Yeah, another one on top of this one and add it.
It seems like he's trying to cut you out.
No,
bro.
I'm wanting to add it
Probably.
to it. I'm wanting to add it to it. I'm wanting to add it to this. So
Am I
like
sensing some animosity
have like
on
one
this
episode, a month, and there's just like a solo podcast. You can be here to like edit and do news articles.
you
and
can
shit.
watch
Oh, you mean I'm the bitch?
You can watch or whatever, bro. You can fix my shit if you want.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. No, I want to call it Coming Solo.
Yo, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like coming solo. I don't know what you're talking about. I like coming solo. That's my way, dude.
That's
Dude,
Han Solo.
Bro, like I said,
Dude, that's Han
33.
Solo's brother, man. Coming Solo.
Same vest.
Yeah.
Same vest. I like the Star Wars reference, man.
Yeah.
You got your
I
Star
do.
Wars shirt on today.
Absolutely, man. I'm rocking the Carrie Fisher, dude. She's a goddamn hero.
Rest in peace.
She's a R.I.P. Carrie Fisher, man. She's a goddamn hero.
Oh, did she die?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's
Where the
typically
fuck you
what
been?
happens.
I guess I don't give a
Where the
fuck.
fuck you been?
I guess I don't care.
Kick his ass. Kick his ass, Adam.
He's all the way over there, man. I'm gonna let this one slide.
We'll just wait. We'll just wait till he gets a fucking leg cramp, man. That's punishment enough.
I did have one on like episode like maybe 9 or something like that. I was just sitting there and I was like, fucking cramp. And I like stood up and I was like, oh God, I got a cramp. I'm stretching and we just kept, I'm pretty sure I didn't edit it out or nothing. And I just stood up and I was like, oh fuck. And I was stretching out and shit, but my pants weren't around my ankles this time. So.
Bro, have you ever thought about growing a mullet?
No.
Dude, I'm trying to recruit a lot
You
of
sent
people.
me a message.
Yeah, dude, I sent you the address to where I'm supposed to go after this because my phone's about to die, dude. I got a fantasy football draft later.
Oh, right on. Okay.
Yeah. So I sent it there, man. My phone's about to die because I'm not very responsible.
Yeah.
Sorry, all right, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to
No, I'm
interrupt.
trying to recruit people to my mullet team, man. I just need more people with mullets to hang
Well,
out
I mean,
with me.
it's a trend.
It ain't
right
gonna
now.
be me, dude.
Yeah, I
a
know. I
bunch of people are
started it.
doing
You're
it.
welcome.
Oh, did you?
It ain't gonna be me, dude. Not me. It ain't gonna definitely be him, dude. His
No, my shit's fucking.
Dude, put your fucking head down. That looks like the Great Lakes right there,
Bro,
Look,
he got a skull. There is a thumb in there, too. I see
I
it.
know.
Look, there's fucking Michigan. There's Huron. There's a peace sign.
Dude, I've been trying to recruit people, man. If anybody hears this, you're trying to grow a mullet, you just need to feed it a lot of Bush Light, a lot of Grizzly Wintergreen, maybe watch a couple dirt track races here and there. Motherfucker grows like crazy, dude. I watched 3 dirt track races last night. My mullet grew an inch. Just saying. And my dick grew a half an inch.
So
a mullet's basically a dick for your fucking head.
So I was on.
Just let them know that you're rocking, you're packing something.
So I was on TikTok today, and they had this guy who was cooking shit. I don't know what he seems maybe Russian or something, and it looks like he's cooking giant mushrooms. So I was watching it, and I was like, "Those are dicks. They have to be dicks. They look like dicks with sacks attached to them."
Cooking human penises?
Nah, maybe not. I don't think the human penis. There has to be maybe cow penises.
Let me see this.
Just wait. He'll throw some in a thing and set them closer.
Yeah, dude. Those are penises with a set of testicles attached to them and everything. Not even hiding it. Look at them cooked.
I'd eat that.
It looks kind
I
of
know.
tasty, man. I don't know if I might be part homosexual because that looks appetizing, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'd eat the shit out of that.
They look like
I'd eat
penises.
if that is the dick, I'd eat the balls first.
Yeah, dude, one bite, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're eating a piece of broccoli. Like you're eating a broccoli stalk,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Yeah.
First of all, if I ever meet anyone that eats broccoli stock first, I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him.
I'm
Man.
a floret man, dude. I'm a floret man.
Well, I remember
No doubt.
I cut florets off that one time, and I was like, "Hey, do you want the stock for this?" He's like, "Well, yeah, it's edible and shit." And then you never took it and never ate it. So I was
Yeah.
like, "Okay,
You
you
just got a
can."
bunch of broccoli stalks laying around, bro.
Yeah.
I seen your fridge where I put the beer in there, man. You got like 7 whole chickens and their babies in there.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
And their
That's what I'm
babies,
talking
bro.
about. I opened the fucking freezer.
Those are his eggs.
I opened the fucking freezer to put my White Claw in there. Hashtag White Claw. Put my White Claw in there,
You're
and he's got
fucking
like, I was like, I counted them. I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was like, you got 5 packs of chicken in this goddamn fridge.
Hey, that's the way it comes.
I said, goddamn, you fucking devour the store? Are they out now?
No shit, dude.
I just buy it and then I throw it in the freezer
And
and
the whole
shit.
goddamn flock. You know how long it took to grow them fuckers? At least 10
Oh,
years.
who gives a shit?
Yeah, and eating their children for breakfast, bro.
Yeah, that's you. You got that fucking crate of eggs in there.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with Sam's Club. I said this on an earlier episode. Whoever invented buying in bulk is a goddamn hero.
No doubt.
Goddamn hero.
No doubt, dude.
He probably had a mullet.
Guaranteed, bro. You look back in history, all the great things that happened were from people with mullets. Abraham Lincoln freed slaves, mullet. Couldn't see it because it was in his hat, but he had a mullet.
Hey, George Washington,
Mullet.
straight up mullet. He had the powder wig over it. You gotta
Mullet.
keep it up.
Benjamin Franklin?
But you know when he had.
Mullet.
White mullet.
But see, you know when they
Nikola Tesla, no mullet, but that's okay because whatever. Actually, I think he did when he was younger. I think he had the first mullet ever. Actually,
See, man,
and then
when
he
they
was
had
fucking
those,
with so much electricity and made it stand up, and he's like, I can't.
see, dude, they
Yeah.
had those
I can't get
powder wigs.
distracted.
They had those powder wigs in the office. But when they got out and they were having these house parties, man, straight up powder wig off, mullet flying.
But yeah, you let the mullet drip, bro. You
Yeah,
let it drip.
that's right.
It's that fucking Alabama waterfall, bro.
Got a goddamn bald eagle in a fucking cage by the staircase.
Yeah, you ain't even got to put him in a cage when you got a mullet, bro. I'm telling you. Look up right now. I guarantee there's a bald eagle flying around.
We do have a family of bald eagles here.
Bro, they follow me, dude. They follow me around, man, because they know I love freedom. They know I'm about that free life, bro. Straight up. What are these Trulies right here?
That's
It's basically
that's
the same
another
shit.
hard seltzer.
That's
They're
same
they're
thing.
pretty good too. They're pretty good too.
Yeah.
That White Claw wasn't bad, man.
No man, pretty
No,
good.
they're not bad.
Straight up.
We got a little thing we do on the podcast. It's a would you rather.
Ooh, fuck yeah. These are my favorites,
All
bro.
right,
I got
all
one
right.
for you afterwards.
All right. So, would you rather be eaten by a bear or devoured by piranhas?
God, that's not the best one.
Ooh.
The one I had came up with was the best one.
I'm gonna hear them both. I'll answer them both.
What was
Because
mine?
let me tell you this, I'm gonna say eaten by a bear, because the bear's gonna get the job done quick.
Yeah.
You're gonna die pretty quick,
Piranhas-
unless you're fucking Leo DiCaprio. Unless you're thinking, damn, what's the name of that movie? Revenant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would.
Unless
that,
you
would-
keep-
That
would
did not
suck.
go quick.
That's
That
what-
did
wait,
not
I'm
go
gonna
quick.
die, right?
yeah.
Like in both these
Yeah, yeah.
scenarios, I'm dying.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, then bear for sure. Bear
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. On
Bear
the
for sure.
Revenant, dude, it did not go quick.
Yeah,
At
they,
all.
they just drug him around half the movie, and he still want to.
He just
He's
keeps
just-
shooting him.
he's
He
just
just keeps
walking
shooting
around.
him in the face.
Yeah,
They
dude.
shoot him in the face like 4 times, and then they just drag his ass around. And he's just ah,
Yeah,
ah, ah.
DiCaprio had so many great movies, bro, and half of this movie they're dragging him around on a fucking stretcher, and he wins an Oscar for it.
I know. It's crazy. He doesn't even do anything.
Yeah, dude.
He just has the beginning of a movie and the very end of the movie when
Yeah,
he comes
great
back.
fight scene though. Maybe one
Dude,
of the best
the-
fight
hey,
scenes.
hey,
Hand to
really
hand
good.
combat, maybe
First
one of the best
movie-
fight scenes in a movie.
Yes, sir.
First movie that pulls a Star Wars thing, and he sleeps in the fucking horse carcass.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the
yeah.
first
Oh,
movie
yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
First movie ever.
So he
does
doesn't
that.
freeze? Yeah. Yeah, that's good
Exactly,
shit.
man.
Let's hear your would you rather.
I think mine was, would you rather go to jail for beating up an old lady or for beating up a kid?
Oh fuck, old lady, man, no doubt. No doubt, I've met a few old ladies that I would put hands on, dude.
Yeah.
Straight up, like gray-headed, but I'm talking like blue-headed, bro.
Yeah, dude, because once
They're
you get
mouthy, dude. They think they're at a certain age, they can just say whatever they
well,
want.
see, dude,
to,
once
you
they
know?
get a certain age, here's what I'm getting. Once they get a certain age, dude, they get that white hair. They don't want the white hair, so they dye it fucking pink and blue. I'm like, can't you pick a better goddamn color than pink and blue?
Yeah, dude. I'd fight one of them fast.
I think I talked about it on here when that one time I was at Wendy's and this it was like 3 people deep and then me and then like 2 other people and this old guy just like meandered up and was just like, hey, let me get this and this. And I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't say nothing to him, but the guy in front of me did, and he's just like, hey, there's a shitload of people back here, and he didn't say a fucking word, and I was like, God.
Yeah, dude, don't get me wrong, I'd shove a kid down. Like, I've shoved a few kids down, but I'd fight an old lady.
Yeah.
Straight up. All right, here's mine. Would you rather drink a glass? Okay, the glass of water starts out just a glass of water, right?
Yeah.
And then it gets poured over a man's genitalia for 45 minutes into another cup and back and forth. Right?
Yeah.
That glass of water, or knock open a fucking dumpster, get fucking garbage water
Nut water.
out of the
Nut
out
water.
of the dumpster and drink garbage water, bro.
What kind of dumpster?
So the
Where's
question
the
is,
dumpster
the
at?
dumpster is behind the Planned Parenthood. See, I mean,
It's about like the one from Fight Club when they go and steal people's
yeah, exactly.
lactated fat and they're just like
That
throwing the
dumpster.
fat over the wall.
That dumpster. The clear answer is dick water. You answered it correctly. Because there might be a dick in that dumpster, dude. You don't know.
Yeah, no shit. A bunch of them. They're tiny, but they're there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There'd be a whole bunch of fucking, there'd be a
Yeah.
whole bag of dicks in that dumpster. You don't know.
Fucking nut water. What are you picking, Cody?
Breathe, my man.
Planned Parenthood.
I'm going to Planned Parenthood so I can.
What?
I can
Oh, dude.
dude, I can feel the egg swim in my mouth.
Okay, all right. I don't think eggs swim. You're talking about semen.
Dude, he eats
I'm
out.
going Planned Parenthood, man, because listen, man, it might be Taco Day at Planned Parenthood, okay?
He eats out teenager every night, so he knows what's going on.
If he'd have took the stem cell approach at it, I would have been like, okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
Fucking healthy as fuck.
But
Get my knee fixed.
He's basically going to be fucking Wolverine.
Let's just clarify that my girlfriend is over the age of 18.
Yeah, she's 19.
She's still over the age of 18.
This week. Actually, was that yesterday? Happy birthday to her yesterday.
Nah, I remember when he said he started dating her, and I was like, oh, okay. So I looked. He told me, finally, you can't keep nothing. Our mom asked, oh, what's her name? What's her name? She's like, because our mom will instantly get on Facebook and look people up.
That's what moms do, bro.
And she looked her up and was like, oh, okay, well, it says she's 21 here. And I was like, okay, 21. And I looked and it was like, she graduated March of last year. And I was like, dude, she's only fucking 18. She's like, oh, no, she just had a birthday. And I was like, so she's fucking 19?
Yeah, she didn't have 3 birthdays last week, bro.
Yeah.
She's still 19.
I was like, how old are you, Cody? And he's like, 26. And I was like, so you fucking graduated high school, you went to college for 2 years, skipped a year, worked for 3, or skipped a year, went back a year, worked for 3 years, and she just now graduated high school.
Dude, it made me feel super fucking old. And then she was super fucking young when she told me, she said, my birthday is the year, like the 2000 year. She was born in 2000.
Yeah, that's when you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you know, bro.
And then she starts talking about hydro flasks and all that shit. God, you guys don't know what hydro flasks are.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't, man. Fucking school.
It's like the new shit that high school kids are getting. It's like
Is it a drug?
no, it's just
No, man, the
It's a
fucking
thermos.
logo, it's a thermos, man, like a Yeti, but the logo looks like the Singular Wireless guy. The orange fucking dude.
Yeah, dude. I remember that fucking dude.
Yeah,
man. He was
man.
chill as fuck, man. I miss Singular, man. Shout out Singular Wireless.
That's the
man.
first phone we ever had. Fucking flip phone.
Dude, I miss singular.
Yeah, but a
bro.
hydro flask is basically
Oh.
like a Yeti, but it's closed off like a bottle, and then it has a straw that you can suck water out of it.
I'll be damned.
That's all.
Hey
it is.
man, them fucking straws, I'll tell you what. They need to switch back to fucking plastic straws.
Yeah.
They need to switch back to plastic straws. You hear about that?
Yeah, dude. All because of the turtles, dude. Fuck turtles, first of all.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll take that back. I love turtles. Thank you, sir. But let's be real. There ain't more straws in the ocean than there are cigarette butts.
No.
But honestly,
Basically,
man,
all this is companies realizing we're spending this much money on straws, and people can actually drink out of cups. Like, this is a thing
Right.
that people
Yeah.
can. This is a thing that humans can do is
Dude, you
drink
ever
out of
seen-
an actual cup.
dude, I seen a guy the other day, he got pissed off because they were eating in Bloomington and they don't offer straws.
I'd be pissed off if I was eating in
Yeah.
Bloomington too.
Yeah. No, they were eating up there and they don't offer straws to anybody, okay? So they don't offer you a straw and
Oh yeah, you have to ask.
Right. And guy was talking to his wife at the table next to me, and he said, "Why did I get a straw for?" And she says, "They don't do that up here. You know, the turtles. And trying to save the turtles." He goes, "Turtles?" He goes, "I'm gonna get my sweet tea all over myself. I need a goddamn straw. What the hell am I supposed to drink out of?"
That's the. Oh god damn it! I wish I'd have seen that. I would
Amen,
sit down
brother.
right next to him and been like, "Please let me watch you drink out of a cup with just your hand."
I'm telling you, dude.
Like, if you
people-
haven't figured this out by now,
Hey.
you are now my new fucking.
Dude,
material.
I'm telling you, dude. Some people are fucking just half stupid. Like I told this on the last podcast. My girlfriend, she we just moved to the apartment 2 weeks ago, and this was last week, so we had been there less than a week. And she called me. I was up in India with my mom for a doctor's appointment, and we were getting ready to eat dinner. And she calls me, and she says, "Okay, this is gonna sound stupid." I was like, "Oh, son of a bitch! Here we go. Here we go."
Here we go.
And she says, "I can't get the apartment door open." And I told her, I said, "You got the right key?" She said, "Yeah." I was like, "Is that the right apartment number?" She said, "Yeah." And I was like, "What's the problem?" I was like, "Is it unlocked?" And she said, "Yeah, it's unlocked." I said, "What's the problem then?" And she says, "I can't twist the doorknob."
The fuck?
And I asked her,
That's exactly what I
and
said.
I asked her, I said, "How long you been standing there?" She said, 20 minutes. And I said, "You spent 20 minutes trying to turn a goddamn doorknob?" She said,
Bro.
I told you, I said it was stupid at the beginning of the phone call. I said,
She didn't lie to you. That's one thing I can say. She's not a liar. She's not a liar. This does
Yeah.
sound stupid.
and as soon as I came back, she got the door open. I came back and my mom asked me what had happened. And I told her exactly what happened. I said, she spent 20 minutes trying to open a goddamn doorknob, trying to twist the doorknob. And she looked at me and just started dying laughing. I said, "See, Mom," I said, "when you get fucking old, that's who's going to take care of you." I said, "She can't even get in the goddamn door to get in your fucking house."
Yeah.
And the thing
I
was,
noticed that you have a knob, so like I'm stuck.
yeah,
Like,
I'm used to sliding
she's
doors.
pulling on it. You're sliding.
Sliding doors.
Yeah. She's yanking on it sideways.
Coming out 2020, every house is going to get sliding doors.
Yeah, but the thing was,
they're
like,
all gonna be automatic, dude, so people feel like Jedis.
yeah, but I guess was she just had her hands full and didn't want to put anything down.
Probably. It's like a raccoon
I
caught in a
legit-
trap because it won't let go of what it's got.
I legit told her, I said, "Put the shit down and open the fucking door."
She's like, "Okay, I'm gonna put the phone down too." And he's like, "All right."
Okay. Now you have use of your hands, right? Okay, I'm gonna need you to turn clockwise. Okay, we're together, all right?
I told-
And now you're inside. I'm gonna need you to turn around and shut it. It's a simple push motion. That's your arms exiting your body.
I straight up
outwards.
told her, I said, "Twist as hard as you can to the left and twist as hard as you can to the right."
What kind of
And-
door you
and-
got, bro?
No, I'm just
You were just trying to make sure she got in.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to make sure she fucking got in.
Like, one way or another, she's gonna find
Like,
a way
I'm
in.
trying to get her to Rambo this goddamn
Yeah.
doorknob
At this
open.
point, man, you're like, just kick it down.
Yeah. And she said, I said, "Did you get it open?" She said, "Yeah." I twisted it to the right. I'm like, "Sweet fucking Lord, goodbye."
God, who would have ever thought of that?
Oh, god damn it. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
What time are we at? We got a little bit of time left.
Hour 20.
Hour 20.
Yeah.
You go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah, might as
I
well.
know Adam's got somewhere to be.
Yeah.
You got a draft to go to tonight, man.
Yeah.
Like a cool draft, not like back in the 60s draft where you go die.
Yeah.
Like
Where you go to. Not like Vietnam or nothing.
yeah, dude, like a regular old fantasy football draft, man.
Yeah. You got anything you want to plug, Adam?
Dude, not really, man. I'll fucking plug some other people. Man, go follow my dude, Charlie Walker at What's a Charlie. Sully, Josh Sullivan just moved to Chicago.
Yeah, so
Doing his thing up there, man. That's my people. I fucking love you, Sully. Go follow Josh Sullivan, man. I don't know how y'all are on terms anymore, but Aaron Kinney's trying to get back on the fucking scene. I'd love to see him get back in it because he got me started in it, man.
Yeah.
You know, I know some shit went down and whatever, but it is what it is, man. And like I said earlier, I wish all comics got along because we're all trying to do the same thing, man. You know, what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're all trying to make people laugh, and Will Concannon, I called out earlier, Grant Volkmar. Fuck, dude. Hoppy Wobbles, dude. Hoppy Wobbles.
We recorded our
It's
album.
money, dude, where y'all record the album.
Yeah,
and
Adam opened up for us. Great fucking show.
Yeah.
Dude, your bit about when you're pulling up from your school, this kid's school.
Yeah,
and you're on your fucking phone. They're like, there's a guy here, and he's not black. And he's being real weird. That joke got me, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, holy shit. After you went up, and it was my fucking recording for my album.
Yeah.
And after all you guys went up and you went up, I was like, and I was right after you, I was like, I'm a fucking bomb.
No, but you killed it, dude. You killed it, man. And I'll fucking throw a spot to your guys' album, dude. Shrimp Dick and Bad Baloney, man.
Bad Baloney, yeah.
Good album, dude. I've actually got it in my fucking CD player right now, man. Like, that's good shit, dude. Like, I'm just all about supporting local comedy, man. There's so many fucking people out there, dude. Even Dan Paswell is fucking funny. He hates me. I don't give a shit, dude. He's funny, motherfucker. I don't get down like that, dude. If you're funny, I fucking love you. That's what I'm in it for, is to just do comedy and watch other people and hopefully myself do well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would never wish anything bad upon anybody that's putting themselves out there and trying to do the fucking craft. Because as you know, it's not fucking easy, man.
No. Not at all.
Well, that's the episode, guys. We want to thank Adam for coming. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, man.
Hey,
I appreciate
Well,
it.
you're welcome back
I appreciate it.
anytime.
Absolutely, dude.
This
Let
is
me
probably one of the funniest episodes we've ever had. Thanks for everybody listening. Remember, tell a friend. You can check us out. We're on Facebook, Instagram. It's everything that's a Comcast. YouTube, it's no video. It's just audio only, and our logo's up there. You can follow Cody at Cody Cummings Official on Instagram. I'm at Cum007 Ryan. Just go check us out and appreciate.
Adam, what's your Instagram?
Couch is Funny on Instagram. Adam Couch Comedy on Facebook. I got a couple more people I want to fucking plug. Michael Kimberger from Louisville. One of the funniest people I fucking know, dude. Genuinely a good-hearted person. Just a great fucking dude. Leslie Battle from Ohio. Hilarious. Just, man, there's so many good people in comedy right now, and I love it. And I just love it. Like, I don't know, man.
Dude, it's so weird how from this one small town, there's so many of us.
Yeah.
There's literally like 5.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucked up, man.
Yeah. And I really want everyone to fucking kill, dude.
Right, man.
I don't ever go to an open mic hoping someone's bombs. Like, I want everyone to kill, man. I wish we could all eat. I wish we could all get down together, you know, but it's just weird the way shit works, you know.
Right, exactly, right.
Yep. All right. Well, we appreciate you listening, guys. Thanks for listening this week. Check us next week. Every episode drops on Sunday. Give us some Milk That Pig.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to this fucking episode. Adam, thanks for coming on, man.
Hey,
we
for
appreciate
having me,
it.
man.
You guys don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, when life gets you down, you milk that fucking pig, bitches.
Yeah.
Peace. We out.